There's a lot of beautiful cars in Cape Town, and I'm here to tell you, this was never meant to be one of them. I'm Calvin Fisher, and this is my ride. It's a 1983 Toyota Celica Supra. That's 33 years old, and I'll tell you something. I know a lot about cars. I'm happy to say Cape Town culture, I've been a part of it forever. There's a lot of beautiful cars in Cape Town, and I'm here to tell you, this was never meant to be one of them. And it isn't. It's rough around the edges. It's not trying to imitate any style. Those who know me know I've been in the game for a while. Max Power, Urban Racer, Speed and Sound, I've been there. My job, if you don't know, I drive new cars every day. I travel the world, and my favorite place is Tokyo. So what I've done with my Supra is create something that I felt, is indicative of that culture, that environment. So more of a grassroots, ground level. If I lived in Japan, what would I buy? What would I do with it? I'd probably be poor because I spend all my money on cars. So yeah, this is pretty much what I envisage I'd have. So you're probably wondering what's under the hood. I'm gonna disappoint you because not only is it an awkward looking car if you're not familiar with Japanese culture, it's not fast. So the 5MGE, I tossed it out because it was completely rotten and eventually died on the one and only track day I did with her. And I found my mechanic found an Australian derivative of the car. And I took the 12-valve engine because I figured, 100 kilowatts every day beats 120 once every few weeks. If you're wondering about these arches, good friend of mine, Jason Neves, I know you know Jason, poor guy, he's got as twisted a mind as I do. So, half the stuff, everything you're gonna see inside the car, that's kind of, been in my paperwork and my rough drawings through his sick mind, and it's become what it is now. Ditto the wheels, ditto the arches. Yeah, that's what it means to me. What's it like to drive? It's loud, it's rough, it's heavy to steer. The gear shifts are like punching a bag of concrete. Everything in there it's the opposite of amplified. It's a chore, it's tiring, you're tired afterwards. You need a nap, not a nap, but it's a lot of work, and it's engaging. There's no looking at your phone and all these other distractions. Forget about it. When you're driving this car, you're doing nothing else. You know what I don't understand though? It's the one question I get over and over. It's, what are you gonna do with it? As though I'm not already doing it. I drive easily 50 to 80 cars a year, and they're all new cars, so every time I jump into this thing, it's like a palate cleanse. I get back to basics. It's mechanical steer. It's an interior that was designed with a ruler and a protractor as opposed to all these crazy swooshes and materials and things. It just brings me back every single time. And that's not necessarily the purpose of the car, but it's just an added bonus of having a car that's, you know, basic and brings me back every single time I drive.